Ooh, you got me. Hey,
Optical in, auxiliary in, USB, Bluetooth, Bluetooth connected.
I'm supposed to have about 4 more hours on the steady.
Your next vehicle is waiting at 76 Mazda. Your Midtown Mazda deal, conveniently located.
So I interviewed Fredo Bang 2 weeks ago, and I could tell Fredo was happier than usual. Fredo, he has lost a lot of people to the streets. He's had a lot of up and downs in the music business, but I could tell Fredo Bang was happier than usual. So as the interview, we're doing interview stuff going on. He's addressing everything. Like, I know Fredo to be a super humble guy, always smiling, jokester, always on women, never the bitter, angry guy, never the super tough persona. So I interviewed Fredo Bang, long story short. And he addresses everything. Usually in interviews, he doesn't really mention names for real. He usually goes around. This interview, I could tell he really wanted to let some stuff off of his chest. He really wanted to address certain things. He wanted to put a lot of stuff past him. He's just been more happy than usual. Boosie's name did come up, and he's not really happy about it. Check this out.
You gotta stop with the false narrative. Ain't no truth in what you Frito, bro.
Oh, wait, let's go back. He said Frito.
Frito, bro.
Frito.
You gotta stop with the false narrative. Ain't no truth in what you said, bro. You never had to get YB to call me and I answered the phone, bro. You know that, bro. When we was all on FaceTime that day, bro. YB and Gates called me. They added you in the call, bro. You popped up. They added you on the call. Nobody never said they was calling you or nothing, bro. They added you on the call. And I was fucked up when I saw you on the call, bro, because me, I ain't never getting on the phone call with my old house, bro. But to say that, that's why I answer the phone, because you got YB to call me. Ain't no truth in that, bro. Ain't no truth in that, bro. Then to say that, when I see you, I be like, what up, cuz? Like, come on, man. Like, man, bro. If you're gonna go on a quarantine, bro.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T
Bro, tell
Stadium
the truth,
from
bro.
the Cowboys right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6
You
team
know,
in the
now
country,
they
the
just
Georgia
don't say nothing about
Bulldogs,
me, bro.
taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks.
You know what the
Relay Sports
podcast
College
be
Football,
trying to do,
I'm
bro.
Chris
They
Fowler
keep
here
into
with
this
Coach
shit, bro.
Let's get this thing underway.
People miss this.
Okay. Now let's go to Bruce. Super legend. Never discredit him. I can really never say nothing bad about him. For real. I mean, from my perspective. Okay. Messi. Don't mention my name. We all know Boosie does. Boosie attacked it Kodak went in on Kodak, calling him a crackhead, and just, I mean, overboard, just going at Kodak. He just went in on Gucci, told Gucci he should never rap again. If you go do your YouTube, your Googles, he's mentioned Fredo before in Vlad interviews. So now, because you don't like what Fredo said about you, now we're messy. Now Fredo can't say your name, but when it's your turn to talk about somebody, you can go all in and do what you do, and we love Boosie for that. You know, I'll never take it away from Boosie. But now, since you don't like the narrative painted towards you, now we're messy, and this is all documented. Like, I didn't ask him no dirt that didn't nobody know. We all knew that Boosie and Fredo were related, and they kind of had like a gray area. Fredo wanted to touch that. He in our interview, he's really joking. There's nothing crazy. I could tell even off camera when we were talking about Boosie. He respects Boosie. He rocks with Boosie. That's his cousin. Well, they're related in some form or fashion, nephew, cousin, something like that. But don't say it. I do want to say this too. It's the Charleston White thing that I think Boosie doesn't really rock with me. Because before Charleston White, he would always reach out to Rainwater to get with me on the phone and stuff like that. Ever since Charleston White has stuff to say about him, he's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. I'm not egotistic. I'm not trying to make it about me. But I think Charleston White has some type of thing where Boosie has some type of thing where Charleston White kind of, it's some type of situation there with Charleston White. But let's go.
Lead into that shit, bro.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton.
He's
going to take a shot down the left side.
Now, I don't know if it's true or false. Like I said, Fredo, there's a lot of jokes in the interview. You know, Fredo's really the jokester. He likes to tell jokes and stuff like that. But never out to split anybody up. Never out to throw any bait there. I mean, this is already public information. And he was really reiterating on everything in the interview, from the D-Day situation, from the main music situation, to the Ben 10 situation. He was really trying to get all that out the way, because this new year, this new summer, he wants to rebrand. He wants to come out as a new person. He wants to be seen in a different light. So it's nothing ever to try to split up Boosie and Fredo and start no beef or anything like that. My name already gets thrown in there a lot with stuff like this, but this has already been public information. And I just think Boosie is he's sort of attacked right now. I mean, the Vlad situation, Charleston White and Vlad are about to do an interview. You got all these different people coming at Boosie, the Detroit thing that was a disputed accident that he had did on his own. So I just feel like Boosie is back against the wall, and he feels like everybody's against him. I'm not against you, Boosie. I'm a fan. I just reached out to you to pay you for an interview. You didn't hit me back. I get it, bro. The Charleston White situation is wild. But it's good, and I understand where you're coming from, because I hate when people say stuff about me that's quote unquote not true, but you're very opinionated too about people, and people feel that way about you sometimes when you come out and you say things from your standpoint that's not true. But let's go.
They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops
nobody never said they was calling you that popped up on that, bro. And that's the truth.
You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled quickly after the
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Second down after that previous play.
I'm gonna really just leave it at that. Like,
And here's the handoff.
Boosie and Fredo always had a weird relationship, and
offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all.
yeah, I don't know about the wrong number. Him giving Fredo the wrong number. Fredo has said that multiple times. Like I said, this is not new information. This is just something that the blogs picked up. I hope they get on the phone and work it out. I know they have a lot of mutuals, but it wasn't me trying to start anything or anything of that nature. Just Fredo was just in that mood.
That's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. He shreds the tackle. Goes down, looking for more now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
A nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, we're going to start with Kenyon Barner and
He's
Michael
being
James,
really
throwing DeAnthony Thomas.
different type
What
of
a
player
golden
that
era it
we
was
really haven't
for
seen
the
before.
Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. We're still trying to live up to that to this day.
It's a million YouTube channels, but you right here with me.
Play fake there. The big tight end gets open downfield.
I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
I asked the community to judge the whole community by the same standards you would judge a man you don't know.
Back to pass.
If a man you don't know came to the school with some see-through sweats on, would you have a problem? I guarantee you would. So why is it cool to Tay Mama do?
Find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
Now I was gonna say, because another thing that bothers me is
That's
like
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
black
No
fatigue.
flag brings up third down.
And then
I thought he had his hands on that
why
football.
would not even return, because of course white people are tired of us. We get it. But when black people act like I heard seen a thing about this carnival cruise, right? And there was a bunch of people like, where the fans at? And there's thousands of black people on the whole, and we just so tired of seeing what. I'm like, what? Why would you want to be around your people, man? Okay, I see both sides. Because I'm a black intellectual, but I happen to be from the hood. But I live in Duncanville. Yeah, I can appreciate both sides. There comes a time when they're a little too much. And a lot of black people reach the age of adulthood where they feel like now they're too grown to exercise the decorum. Right. Have forgotten what a time and a place means. But this is
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
family themed restaurant. It's Sunday afternoon. This is not a time to be jiggling your booty. There are grandparents and children in this.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
It's what now kids sneak about, throw their ass. Dunk it in like a friend do. That in these are big babies here. Should none of your outfit be see-through?
That is great arm strength and
I ask the
accuracy by
community
this
to
quarterback.
judge the whole community by the same standards you would judge a man you don't know. If a man you don't know came to the school with some see-through sweats on, would you have a problem? I guarantee you would. So why is it cool to Tay Mama do?
And you know, and I 100% agree. But what I always tell like unks now, I get from the point, because I see an uncle in the barbershop here. I'm gonna make you sorry. You hear somebody say that, he is trying to couch on the couch with green sauce. We got baby oil.
So Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number two, we'll see if the offenses can get going.
Do you feel there is another vehicle that will be like?
When I tell you, you have to stop buying overpriced products in the store, you have to get into Blizz. I'm dead serious. Team up with the squad and watch those same exact items crash in price. No more paying full retail like a fool. Discounts stack and drop up to 90% off. Download Blizz right now and start stacking wins every time you shop.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed impressive with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage
learning
and defend
experience,
a
and
running
career
game.
assistance
That's
from
exactly what we
industry
saw.
experts. The McCombs Business Business at the University of Texas at Austin gives you a 6-month comprehensive course in artificial intelligence and machine learning. This course is designed for working professionals who are looking to grow a career by learning artificial intelligence and machine learning. Accelerate your growth and achieve your career goals.
And this defense comes up with that big interception.
Important second down play.
So there's a viral video. There's a viral video of me
To throw. It's
and 2
Moore.
women at the airport.
Dumps it off to the
Now,
tight
show
end.
the baby.
They bring him
No,
down quickly. A
don't
short
put him up.
pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer
Yeah,
to
but
the
that's childhood obesity. Now she got an ass
defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Y'all know they eat. Look at that. Anybody they know they eat. You're promiscuous women. That's what
They
promiscuous
decide to
women
throw
do.
the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now
She
you're
cheat on her
fourth
husband.
and
She doing
short.
that.
Gotta wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do you try to go through the air again?
So no long illegal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He's turned for it on fourth down. It's intercepted by the
Man, I know y'all seen that video right there that's going viral on Instagram. The women have reached out to Charleston White. They even was tagging her husband in my comment section when I posted it. I collaborated with Charleston on. Y'all go check that out at SlimBK1. But he even reacted to
on first and 10,
the
they're looking to
Shreveport
throw the
dude
ball.
that took out his whole
Fires it to the
family.
wide end.
So y'all hit that like button and let's see what Up got to say.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the
So let me
pocket,
explain what happened.
put the ball on a string,
So I was
just wasn't able to come up with that
I had 4
completion.
shows in Atlanta. I had one show in Virginia Beach. I went from Virginia Beach to Atlanta. And so I was flying back to Miami.
Someone moved this a bit
I was
too
flying
early.
back to Miami.
It'll cost him 5
Right.
yards. Pretty easy call for
Flying
head
back
coach.
to
He
Miami.
will accept that
And I
penalty.
had to come to Dallas. So I had Dallas and Booker. So I had to wake up that morning and book a flight to Dallas. So I had to book a Spirit flight.
What's the play call here on
So when I'm getting
second
on the
down for this
Spirit flight,
offense? To
I
throw.
hear
It's
these women
stopped.
saying,
Quick
girl,
throw
that
to his
Charleston White.
receiver. Pass
Ooh,
incomplete.
I thought it was
Very
good. I know.
narrowly
Ooh,
intercepted
that's
that
good.
time.
Ooh,
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can.
So
And that's
I hear them
exactly what
saying,
they've been able to do here in this first half.
ooh, girl. So
It
when
looks
I
like
look
they've got
back,
him rattled a bit,
they
as that
record
pass
me.
should have been his second
They
interception in the first
record me.
half
So
alone.
they trying to go
Offense will try
viral
to convert a third
on
and long
me
with 27.
being on
See
Spirit.
the
Now, I
defense
know
brings
you
the blitz.
I know what you
They'll
doing on
change the
Spirit.
pre-snap
I know
look.
what you doing on Spirit. So I'm ignoring
Going
you.
to throw it on third and very
I'm
long.
ignoring you. So when I finally say something, they record me. So initially, they was trying to record me and go right viral and shame me from flying on Spirit. So I'm turning around and say, bitch, I fly on anything, hold the wheel.
So the first play of the
So
drive
when
coming
I
up
sit
here.
down,
3 minutes to play before half.
I go live. So now I'm saying, okay, y'all, let's go viral. So when I'm saying, okay, y'all, look at this right here. So now they trying to still go viral. So they stand up, I don't want to miss and miss. So the finest one, the one had the gray on, that wasn't even her seat. She had to move all the way to the back. So I said, oh, y'all ain't even sit there. So the one in the red, they still recording me, but they trying to go viral. So when I told them, I said, by time the plane lands, I'm going to make them whole go viral. So the flight from Atlanta to Dallas was probably what, an hour and a half? By the time we landed from Atlanta to Dallas, my video of them had already got like 200,000 views. That bitch was dead. Hard call. Whoever he's doing, somebody must have said something. I got off the plane. I think we was in China 20-something. Gate 20-something. I went all the way up to gate 33. I took out running because I had to be bad there. So as I'm coming off, the one in the red said, she tell my sister, hey, tell him I give him $500.
Guys, welcome to the Black Catcher Show, the #1 show for founders, execs, and entrepreneurs who are scaling their businesses. This video is presented by Klaviyo, and we have an amazing interview for you today with its co-founder, Andrew Bielecki, about how he created and scaled business. Andrew, yeah, the people have to take that down.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option.
So she run down on me. Oh man, can you please take that down, man? Man, I give you $500, I'll take it down. Now, I ain't taking nothing down. Y'all shouldn't have been doing me. Because I had to ignore y'all. Y'all were trying to go viral. I'll record me, I'll fly on Spirit. I'll fly front to anything, though. I ain't taking shit down, so I had to go peep. So I took out running. I had to run way to the sea. I ran 6 gates away.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty.
When I come out the bathroom, they come into the begging me to take it down. Man, I'll give you whatever, man. Please, man, I'll give you whatever. Y'all shouldn't
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal.
Take a shit down. Now, it's viral all over. So when I look at the this page, this is a reality. Don't nobody want to put shit no more. Those kids are sneaking out. They want to, so I see them outside. One of them got picked up by somebody. The other got picked up by somebody. So from what I hear, both these guys cheat on everything at the Cardi B concert. It's the Cardi B. But they trying to go viral on me. They trying to shame me. Because I thought Uncle had that money. When Stevie had that money, what he doing with Stevie? Oh, he's fooling. I'm winning, but I'm ignoring. So they keep on going without him. They really trying to go viral. So okay, let's go down here, ho. Yeah, that's so crazy, ho. I told everybody playing, I had the playing going crazy. I'm gonna make y'all go wild, ho. Y'all got the right. So now look at that. Shame me.
The pocket breaking down.
I'm winning, because they're trying to make me here. And I'm trying to win, because I'm having a bad morning. Yeah, I'm trying to win, because I'm having a bad morning.
We're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays.
Yeah, but now the whole saying they already coming to.
Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the clock.
Now the offense faces third and long. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. Stockton fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not the way he wanted to kick it. McGovern seemed able to break the return to the ground. This time now for one more play in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bring it downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left in the first half. Dogs will kick this deep, begin the second half.
Yeah. And I forget it's about what happens.
Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A scoreless stalemate in the first half. Let's see if they can get something going finally as we begin the third quarter.
You hear about
Quarterback
what
keeps it on
happened
the
before?
option.
No, what happened? It's back to one or
Moves upward right now after a nice run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fastball is incomplete.
There's been kind of this dead space between really cheap treadmills and a typical residential treadmill for a while. The Wellfit TM029 slots into that space, combining a compact design with more durable performance features.
Graham behind the line. It's Moore. And the Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense
What's up?
is
This
not
is
showing
Treadmill
the
Review
ability to stop the
Guru.
run.
I'm Kaylee, and the treadmill I'm talking about today is the Wellfit TM029. It's small but mighty. I'll cover everything from the build of this treadmill to what kind of workouts you can do on it, to how it performs during our testing procedures. This is the first Wellfit treadmill I've tested, and if you're new to the brand too, I want to ensure that you get the full picture of what you get with the TM029. But before we get started, I want to disclose that we are affiliated with them. They send us this treadmill to review, and if you decide to purchase it using our link, we earn a commission. It won't increase the cost of the treadmill for you though. It just helps support our channel so we can keep testing cool products like this one. So, let's get into the frame first. It's an alloy steel frame, and it comes mostly assembled. I put the rest of it together on my own, and that was totally doable. It took me about an hour, and I'm going to take a little longer because I'm really inspecting the treadmill as I go. I was super surprised by this treadmill's weight capacity rating of 500 pounds. Now, I've talked to Wellfit, and that's reflective of what the treadmill can handle for running. For running, this treadmill isn't compact, so it's going to be best for individuals under 250 to 300 pounds or so. Now, the frame is not a folding frame really. You can take the treadmill apart a bit to fold it up, but it requires tools to do so it's not a treadmill with 4 doors. That said, it's super easy to move around. It weighs almost 120 pounds, but lifting it is more like lifting, say, 40 pounds, because it has wheels you can roll it on. It shouldn't be too hard to find a spot for this treadmill, as it's just 63 inches long, 27.6 inches wide, and 50 inches tall. So, another key feature is the more powerful motor that the TM029 has. Their rating is 4.5 horsepower. Now, I looked at the motor and its size, and I can't confirm if it's 4.5 horsepower. Horsepower also doesn't tell the full story of any motor, so just keep that in mind. I think a better picture of what this motor can handle is Wellfit's recommendation and the user manual to only use the treadmill for a maximum of 2 hours in one go. The motor needs to be shut off completely for at least 10 minutes after that before it can use again without risking the motor burning out completely. Since the treadmill can go up to 10 miles per hour, it's safe to say that it's appropriate for running, and you should be able to get a long run in if you want to. Compared to other treadmills we've tested, the speed and incline on the TM029 goes more slowly and smoothly. This design is great if you're worried about maintaining your balance or going too fast. It feels safer and sturdier this way, even if it's not as ideal for very short interval workouts like HIIT workouts. Then for the noise level, Wellfit states the noise level as 45 decibels when running, but it's pretty accurate for the minimum speed. When I measured it at 2 miles per hour, it went up to 51 decibels, and 10 miles per hour, it was 65.6 decibels. All of those values are without anyone using the treadmill. So, back to whether or not you should run on this treadmill. I noticed about to be 19 wide and 53 inches long. That's not too far off with any to it with 560 inches long that we normally see on a running treadmill, but it may feel a little too compact for runners who have longer strides. If you're running at a slower pace, you'll probably be fine. I prefer to stick to 8 miles per hour or slower on this treadmill personally.
That's just a trade-off you have to make when you want a compact treadmill like this one. Now, the thickness of the deck is about 3 feet.
I understand that. Not my problem.
The PAT makes it 7-0.
Bad and hard. I'm hard. How you think you beat it over now? Now you know.
So after pulling the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there moving away.
Baby, I thought you didn't say nothing about you. Don't say that. I don't fuck about nobody that baby being shot. Here,
They return from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Rocking that time thing. I got my little sister man also. You know, I got to play German. I think playing nobody really short. Listen, open up. You don't know what
It's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job. No matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time runs. That makes the block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable.
This offense has been struggling to score as well. Now with a first and 10.
With his big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit and really go up the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On second down.
Think about going to an 8 massage parlor right up here and giving you 2
A play action looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
And I want to take you, and I want to take my man with you. So I can do it. Yeah, but I got the insurance company that come to the building for the life insurance policy. They come and see. So yeah, boy, y'all want to take me half of this year. Go to the Asian massage parlor. Give me 2 years, get the 2 hands and a hot bath, and get back on the road. But I gotta wait to see. I'm getting loose after that.
Changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Looking for his back. Back in the middle, it's Frazier. And the game just good enough for a first down.
I like to be locked up.
I like to
be locked up. How you get that whip?
You make the stop. Solid game that time.
I'm already lit. Yeah, cross out, two, fully cross out, one muscle. I ain't got to shoot that. Then I can't do it. I have to be locked up there. I do like to be locked up.
Keep the running game churning.
That's what I'm saying. I'm locked up in the back.
And the sophomore after an excellent run.
Go to the Asian massage parlor. Get me 2 weeks.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
You ain't thinking about me,
Hand off to the single back. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Then I want to take you, and I want to take my man with you. So I can use it. Yeah, but I got the insurance company that comes to the building work for the license policy. They come and see. So yeah, but y'all want to take you half of this deal. Go to the Asian massage parlor. Give me 2 years. Give me 2 years.
put it right in there and give it everything they have. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They convert on third down. And move the ball to 25. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
And at first down, they go right back to it. The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover.
I'm already
Break
lit.
up the tempo here
We
on
are
second
caught
down.
down,
The
two
time is
good
running out.
caught down, no muscle. I ain't got a six pack. Then I
Now they
can't do
back
it.
in Stockton.
I got to be locked up, bro.
Scrambling now, he'll make the throw.
That's when I'm
Throw
stuck.
incomplete.
But
The
I'm
true
locked
flag
up, my
doesn't
bad.
get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a
Yeah,
critical
yeah,
third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
I thought you had a wife. I do got a wife.
First play of the drive now.
A
Coming out from
wife,
the 17-yard line.
2 good friends, side,
Shotgun
left,
formation. Here's an
and have
inside
2
give.
prostitutes.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first
Then I
down.
got 2 that I haven't that I wanted from the gun for. So it's you kind
It's more.
and my wife, nobody
Defense
always.
surrounds him. Just a short gain on that
They
completion.
know about my wife.
Clock
And
is
ain't
a
nobody
run out
asked
the
me
move
that
here, and
question.
it's a crucial
But like
third
you.
down.
Anybody asked me something. But like my wife ain't had me about, other than had me about my wife. But I always people that might want to know who
Fourth
to
down
outside.
now, and
My
defensively,
wife
you
ain't heard
know
that.
you're just asking these guys to make one
That's all I
more
know.
stop
Everybody,
to
man,
seal the victory.
ain't nobody man. Let people watch. I got a wife, a girlfriend, and all this shit. And ain't nobody man. But them like you was talking, they can't do it. That's all I ain't nobody man. Watch it. They can't do it like they even the Bible. The Bible says money answers all things. That's in Ecclesiastes. Something.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a
Go
defender.
get this money. Because I'm asking you a question. I got the answer to all
Back from the
my
shotgun. With the catch, it's Whittington. Smart choices. Step
my
out.
wife. Talk about my wife. What are you talking about? I'm
This is
talking
why
about the
offenses
hit
draw
now.
down on the
It
2-minute
ain't
drill.
just about
Year
what I
round,
did
you're
with my
going to
wife.
have
When I get
quarterbacks
back
and
at home,
wide
what you talking
receivers
about? If
completely
I die,
dialed
she
in
get
on
the new
down and
swing
distance
policy.
and
And I
especially
don't know.
the clock. You
You
got to get
start
out of
worrying
bounds when
about
you can to
my
preserve it. They do a really
you see, man, my other, he was my now. But white women too. They all grown. My kids grown. My wife grown. She got all the range of things you could want. Yo, ain't got goes in motion. Yo, ain't got a man. Hello, a man with playing with. Yo,
dumb bitch.
my wife, if I die, you got a bankroll. So I can live about it. But she got a rich husband. My wife got a rich husband. They gonna give you something. Block. It's time to start blocking people. I don't give to my kids. I don't give to my kids. I don't give my kids no bitch. You know, bitch, I done been burned plenty times. I don't give about catching nothing. I wish you stayed with my mama. Block. And me. Block. None.